As the unified realm, Brazil, Russia, and India got some distance from the US dollar, China and South Africa worked with Wave Labs to make an overall CBDC on the XRP record. It's not really shocking that significant associations like the Central Bank and Congress Depository are racing to remember XRP for their frameworks. They grasp the advantages and productivity of the XRP record and are quick to involve it for their monetary stages. In light of this worldwide change, there have additionally been eminent advancements in CAPE regulation. Swell Labs has started settlement chats with the SEC, inspired by the developing interest from US government offices and involving the Ripplenet framework for installment handling. Experts associated with both the central bank and Wave have openly recognized this organization on various events. This is steady with the bigger pattern that the US is pushing increasingly more toward Wave for its national banks of money exercises. Georgia's preferred public bank to team up with Wave Labs on their introduction to the CBDC market is a brilliant illustration. It appears to be consistent considering these turns of events. That experts are anticipating that for XRP, the fundamental market cost is around $10,000. This gauge is predicated on the sheer number of exchanges that XRP is expected to empower, particularly in its ability as an individual from the Us.to Global Trades and subsidiaries affiliation, where it is expected to oversee more than $1.20 quadrillion while contemplate this conditional scale. The potential for XRP is worth increments significantly further while thinking about just a single element. The developing acknowledgement of XRP by a few associations and states overall who are understanding its productivity as far as cost and speed features is likely during the time spent worldwide abundance beginning to course through the XRP record. Given these components, where evaluations of XRP is worth communicated in basic money-related terms can periodically shock us, especially when we think about how conceivable it is that it could reach $1,000 or higher. Taking into account that more than 19 national banks have supposedly bought XRP, both industry insiders and fans, the way that XRP is rapidly becoming perceived as a huge overall computerized resource is clear from the sheer number of these exchanges, generally $9.4 billion. The leader of the worldwide trades and subsidiaries affiliation, IDA, plays featured the basic part that XRP plays in the monetary business. The euro demonstrates a huge jump in the reception and valuation of XRP. Indeed, even computer-based intelligence frameworks like ChatGPT are foreseeing a significant expansion in XRP's worth, extending it to reach $5.50 in only a couple of months. As indicated by the ISD, XRP is important to empower exchanges and subsidiaries worth more than $1.20 quadrillion. Advance this proposal. Placing Wave in similar class as monetary behemoths like BlackRock, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, among others, is the reason for this colossal inflow of capital into XRP. National banks are not effectively looking to integrate the XRP record into their frameworks for global installments, regardless of whether they just purchased XRP as a resource. This is clear. Benefit these banks broad XRP securing as they view it as a fundamental device for the CBDCs they are making. All right, people, how about we change tack? The film that underscored this point showed how other national banks have reached Wave to lay out their CBDCs on the XRP record to involve Wave for additional practical and productive monetary exchanges. Accordingly, these advancement examiners are making adjustments. Their gauge of XRP's potential future worth, there is expanding arrangement that XRP could transcend $1,250 in the following couple of months. The data in the following video will reveal further insight into why this could occur. You heard accurately, cost climb isn't simply imaginable, however probable. Before we get into the meat of the present invigorating film, folks, here are a few connected records reports and a bewildering cost gauge for XRP. In the following couple of weeks, we should lay out the scene. Checked examiners and, surprisingly, a notable entrepreneur firm are foreseeing that XRP's worth will take off and that it might transform financial backers into millions, perhaps returning a while in a strikingly concise measure of time. Prestigious for being a worldwide forerunner in the public blockchain is an ideal stage since it is made particularly for handling installments and creating monetary standards. For computerized monetary standards gave by national banks, a transformation of this innovation is waiting. The cooperation between the general population and business areas will be pivotal to the turn of events and wide acknowledgement of CBDCs, giving a confidential variant intended to national banks. The public area, which incorporates legislatures and national banks, will plan and execute strategy. CEDA lays out the crucial rules and incorporates the fundamental abilities for both discount and retail. However, as you've heard straightforwardly from Wave agents, the confidential area is where we'll see the production of imaginative use cases. The way that numerous states and national banks are effectively communicating with the Wave Labs Improvement Group to carry out their CBDCs utilizing the XRP record is reliable, with the overflow of proof demonstrating that CBDCs are working with Wave Labs to an ever-increasing extent, including a portion of the world's biggest countries. For instance, think about as indicated by a Finbol News thing, the country is fostering its CBDC on the XRP. Look at the article in more detail. Shows that over 15% of the world's states, counting the Russian League's Republic of Palau, may involve the XRP record as their CBDC stage. The Montenegro, Uruguay, Hong system, Japan driving this venture are New Zealand and the assembled Bedouin Emirates. This movement is going to put XRP. We should look at this as a facilitator of more than $1.20 quadrillion in exchanges, requiring a cost of generally $10,000 per XRP token. Indeed, even Arthur Brito, prime supporter of Wave Labs, has focused on that XRP should be versatile. This is the reason a $10,000 valuation for the venture isn't simply sensible yet vital at a level reasonable for overall viability. Jimmy Valley, overseeing head of Valley Slope Capital, concurs, estimating that XRP might be worth somewhere in the range of $110,000 to $35,000 a coin once guidelines are set up, especially assuming it winds up filling in as the worldwide scaffold cash to feature the administrative turns of events. As per reports, the SEC has stretched out a proposal to waive to settle. Under the provisions of the understanding, Wave would need to pay a pitiful $20 million, ensuring that institutional deals of XRP are not ordered as protections. Since the SEC's wiping out of an urgent settlement meeting recommends that a settlement declaration is going to happen, it appears to be possible that this proposition will be acknowledged. An exhaustive 584-page report that remembers the assessments of many Americans for the conceivable foundation of a U.S. CBDC is adding to this development. The central bank's revenue in the XRP record for CBDC advancement. This consideration, alongside the huge exchange volume of $1.2 quadrillion, firmly upholds the $110,000 valuation for XRP as we see these improvements unfurl. As per examiners' expectations, XRP could climb essentially in esteem inside a couple of months, arriving at a drawn-out worth of $10,000 to $35,000 per coin with a prompt transient spike to more than $550. XRP and its partners are going through a progressive time, yet recollect that I am not an expert monetary specialist. These recordings material is simply intended to be looked for happiness. I generally prompt watchers that prior to settling on any monetary choices, they ought to do their own examination and talk with specialists. An abundance of thanks on the off chance that you preferred the video. Kindly tune in. Could you mercifully offer it a go ahead and make sure to tap the buy and fasten too? Guarantee that the notices are turned on. To be quick to be aware of the presentation of news satisfied that I'm anxious to watch. Be cautious in the impending video.